Erik Ten Hag will be the Manchester United manager for the upcoming season, and it seems he has made Frenkie De Jong one of his priorities for this summer, as it looks like Barcelona might have to entertain a potential swap deal for the Dutch midfielder. Also, who is Tyrell Malacia and why does Erik Ten Hag want him? And finally, is Aaron Wan-Bissaka set to leave Manchester United this summer? Well, let's discuss all this in the latest Manchester United news. But let's start off with Frenkie De Jong's potential swap deal to Manchester United, as a reliable Barcelona reporter, Gerard Moreno, reported that Erik Ten Hag has asked for Frenkie De Jong as a priority for Manchester United. Barcelona think Alex Telles, Harry Maguire and Marcus Rashford could be discussed in the talks for De Jong. So, it looks like Erik Ten Hag has made Frenkie De Jong his priority at Manchester United. And well, that makes total sense for Erik Ten Hag, as Frenkie De Jong epitomizes the perfect midfielder for an Erik Ten Hag system, as not only is he an elite midfielder, but his versatility makes him stand out, as at Barcelona we have seen Frenkie De Jong play in a 4-3-3 as one of those eights. And well, his stats will suggest that he is one of the best creative midfielders in all of Europe. And well, Frenkie De Jong's time at Ajax showed that he could also play in a 6 in a midfield pivot. And well, if Frenkie De Jong could bring that versatility at that high level at Manchester United, well, that would be massively appreciated. But it seems Erik Ten Hag and Manchester United don't want to pay the 70 million euros that he's been quoted at. And while that would make a lot of sense, as Manchester United have a reported 100 million transfer budget this summer. And well, 70 million euros would be a large chunk of that 100 million pounds. And if Manchester United want wholesale changes, well, we can't spend the majority of our budget on Frenkie De Jong. But out of the names that Manchester United have mentioned in a potential swap deal, well, I would believe that Harry Maguire and Marcus Rashford should not be involved in it. As for me, in recent history, them two have shown enough for them to have another chance under Erik Ten Hag. But for Alex Telles on the other hand, well, ever since he signed, I don't think he's been at the level to be a Manchester United fullback. And with Luke Shaw reportedly getting a new contract and United looking at another left back, maybe it's time for Alex Telles to leave Manchester United. And well, if Barcelona want Alex Telles and we want Frenkie De Jong, imagine if Manchester United could include Alex Telles in a potential deal for Frenkie De Jong. But most likely, I don't think they're going to want someone like Alex Telles. But according to Gerard Romero, Scott McTominay and Anthony Elanga might be two of the names that Barcelona want, and talks could very well begin in the coming days. So it seems that Barcelona might be interested in Scott McTominay and Anthony Elanga in a potential Frenkie De Jong swap deal. Oh my goodness me, imagine if Manchester United could get a potential swap deal for Frenkie De Jong by including Scott McTominay in the deal. I mean, Scott McTominay, I love you, but if Manchester United could somehow get a swap deal between the two, well, that would be absolutely amazing for us. Because Frenkie De Jong has already proven that he's a better player, and with him being younger than Scott McTominay, this is a no-brainer for Manchester United. But I do have my doubts on this report, even though the report is reliable, as I just can't imagine a world where Scott McTominay is lining up in a midfield three at Barcelona, where they have Sergio Busquets, Pedri and Scott McTominay. But anyways lads, out of the 5 names that I have mentioned, who would you want Manchester United to include in a potential swap deal for Frenkie De Jong? But now let's move on to the fullback that Erik Ten Hag wants. As according to Simon Mullock, Erik Ten Hag wants to sign Feyenoord defender Tyrell Malacia. Tyrell Malacia. Lads, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know about him before today, but who is he? Well, he is a 22-year-old left back for Feyenoord. And well, according to reports, a £20 million offer would allow Manchester United to land him, and that he fits the exact profile player that Erik Ten Hag wants. So, this Tyrell Malacia guy looks like someone that Erik Ten Hag wants. But what else do we know about him? Well, according to this analyst, Malacia excels in 1v1 defending, is a tenacious tackler, is a determined player with a never say die attitude, is extremely quick off the mark and has stamina for days, and is very agile. With some of his aspects to improve being his tactical discipline, with him being too aggressive at times, his consistency over an entire season, and his aerial ability. So from the few clips I have seen on YouTube and what I have read of Malacia, he looks like a decent defender, and for £20 million maybe Erik Ten Hag wants him to be our new left back. And while reports would back that up, as it suggests that Tyrell Malacia will challenge Luke Shaw for his place at Manchester United. So it looks like Tyrell Malacia is set to compete with Luke Shaw for his place, and well, that makes total sense because Luke Shaw is the far better fullback between him and Alex Telles. And well, if Erik Ten Hag can fix Luke Shaw's injury record, well, that is the only thing holding him back, as last year we saw if Luke Shaw plays consistent game time, well, he can be one of the best fullbacks in Europe. And for Alex Telles on the other hand, well, if we do sign Tyrell Malacia for £20 million, potentially we can see Alex Telles involved in that swap deal for Frenkie De Jong. But now let's move on to Tyrell Malacia being potentially sold, as it is reported that Manchester United are preparing to sell Tyrell Malacia, as Erik Ten Hag wants to sign a right back to replace Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United attempted to hijack Bayern Munich's bid to sign Mazraoui on a free from Ajax. United prepared a more lucrative contract than Bayern Munich, but it seems like Mazraoui is going to go to Bayern, as Fabrizio Romano confirmed Bayern Munich will get in touch with Mazraoui to sign his contract as soon as possible, as it was verbally agreed since weeks ago, but it hasn't been signed yet. So Erik Ten Hag wants Wan-Bissaka sold, and well, if Manchester United could have landed Mazraoui, that would have been the perfect replacement, as at the age of 24 he has his best years ahead of him, and with him already having proven that he is a good right back for Erik Ten Hag at Ajax, well, it would be a simple slot in for him in the right hand side. But with him going to Bayern Munich on a free, well, Manchester United will have to look elsewhere. But possibly we might not have to, as Ajax do have a certain one Jurien Timber, and well, I have mentioned him many times on the channel before, and you would know that he's a centre back at Ajax, but he can easily play on the right hand side as a right back, as over his career he's nearly played 50 games at right back. And maybe, just maybe, with Timber looking likely to be signed this summer, he could potentially fill in at right back this season, and then in the future be Manchester United's centre back. But if we were to sell Wan-Bissaka, who would you want Manchester United to sign to replace him? But anyways lads, that was the latest Manchester United news, and if you did enjoy the video, please go down there and smash the like button for your boy, and consider subscribing to my channel, as we are on the road to 600 subscribers, and well, any subscriber would be massively appreciated. But for now guys, I'm out. Peace.